Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you all had a absolutely fantastic Christmas and you're looking forward to the new year. So guys, as you can see today, I'm on the rooftop of my home here in sunny Spain. It's the 29th today of December. It's a lovely day, 22, 23 degrees, not a cloud in the sky as you can see. Absolutely beautiful. But guys, anyway, that's enough about the weather. Today we are here to talk about a shoe that for me, it's probably one of the best shoes that's dropped in the last few years. Its greatness for me is in its simplicity. It is just absolutely flawless in its design. I'm talking about a shoe that can be worn with shorts. It can be worn with sweatpants. It can be worn with jeans. It can even be worn with trousers. So with that said, let's go down and pick up the shoe and let's have a look. Oh yeah, the other thing guys as well, today's fit. Fear of God Essentials hoodie, absolutely love it, gifted to me by my daughter Lauren. Thank you Lauren, love this to bits, the colour, everything about it, absolutely brilliant. So if you haven't got one of these yet, go get one, it's superb. Okay guys, I'm downstairs and I've actually got the shoe in hand now, but before I open it up and we go through the shoe and talk a little bit about it, let's have a quick game. I want you to write in the comments below what shoe you think is in this box. What could it be? Now bearing in mind, I've told you it's a shoe that can be worn with sweatpants, jeans, shorts, and even with trousers. You know, if you watch the channel anyway, you'll know some of the brands that I talk about quite often. So there's a clue there in itself. But anyway, guys, write the comments below. I'm going to go through to the other room and then we can open it up and we can discuss it. Okay, guys, so we're here. Before we look at the shoe itself, did any of you manage to guess what shoe you think this is? What could it be? Bear in mind, you know the brands that I kind of like. You certainly will know the brands that I like, particularly if you've watched any of the other vlogs that I've done. So I'll be interested to see if anyone has guessed it right in the comments. But anyway, with that said, let's get into it. The shoe that we're talking about is the Fear of God California. If you know this shoe already, you'll know why I said its greatness is its simplicity. It really is that simple, the design of it, but don't let that fool you. You know, it doesn't mean that this shoe wasn't well put together or well thought out when it was designed. It really is the case that its simplicity is its strength and its greatness. So guys, anyway, as you can see, this is a EU size 39 in the cement colourway. So before we go into the shoe itself, let's talk a little tiny bit about the sizing. Now, Fear of God clothing, we all know, is oversized. And when it comes to the shoes, particularly this shoe anyway, the California, I've read many reviews, watched many YouTube reviews about it, and every single review I saw said that you need to go down a full size. So I did that. I took people's advice. I'm normally an EU 40. As I said, I picked up a EU 39, as you can see there on the box. And I'm really, really glad that I took the time to watch those reviews and took the advice on board, because if I had gone true to size on this, it would have been falling off my feet. The EU 39 size that I've got here, as I say, it's one size down from what I normally pick, and it fits absolutely perfect. My toes are in the right area in the toe box, and the back of my foot is in the right area, the heel area of the shoe. However, with that said, I will be buying more of this shoe, more of these shoes, purely because I like the simplicity and I want to add more of the colourways to my collection. But any future purchases I have of this, I will be going down to a size 38. So that actually means I will be going down 2 full sizes from my normal true to size, which is a 40. Now, I think overall, definitely you need to go down one size. There's no doubt in my mind, 1000% you need to do that. However, if you like a snug fit, and I do like a really snug fit on my shoes, I don't really like shoes that are falling about and flopping around. So for me, I'm gonna go down that extra size, or so 2 sizes. Like I've gone down one size, so I'm gonna go down to another size, which will be a size 38, so it's 2 sizes down, purely to give me that snugness that I want. Now, just to let you know, my feet, they're not particularly wide. I'd say they're pretty much, maybe a little bit wider than an average foot, but marginally. But again, I just like that snug fit. So do take that advice on board, guys. Definitely one size down, but if you want an ultra snug fit and you haven't got overly wide feet, then I would suggest 2 sizes down. 2 sizes down, sorry. Anyway, so let's open up the box and we can see the shoe itself. Now, obviously, Fear of God, it's a luxury brand. You know, when we think about luxury brands, we think about brands such as Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Fendi, etc., etc. Fear of God is just that. It may be a newer, not such established brand as brands such as Louis Vuitton, but it's a luxury brand nonetheless. I mean, the prices of the items kind of tell you that, you know, when you're talking $1,000 for denim jackets, you're talking $500 or $600 for sweatpants, $400, $500, $600, $700 for sweatshirts. It's not a cheap brand, and therefore it's a luxury brand. But for me, I kind of class the brand as a luxury streetwear brand. And this particular brand, as you all know, I love it to bits, but it really fits the way that I want to dress. You know, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can do so much with this brand that many of the other luxury brands just don't offer you. So I really, really like it. Anyway, guys, these shoes I purchased, as you can see here, from Mr. Porter. Mr. Porter, absolutely love that website. Its customer service is absolutely brilliant. The speed at which they deliver is absolutely brilliant as well. And you may have seen, I think it was in the last vlog I've done, or maybe the one before as well, they gift box them. You've got an option when you purchase them if you want to gift box something, and I pretty much always gift box. Because I like the Mr. Porter packaging that it comes in, and it's like an extra layer of protection, to be honest with you, to keep the items that you've purchased in good condition. Anyway, once the box is open, we have this paper, shoe paper that you get, any trainers, shoes, whatever. It's branded. I don't know if the camera can pick that up or not. I think it's just picking it up, but it's actually branded there with Fear of God on it, which is obviously a nice touch. When we open up the box, we're greeted inside with the shoes that come in these two dust bags with Fear of God branding on them. It just gives it a little bit of a nicer luxury touch to it, and you know, these shoes, they weren't by far the most expensive ones within the Fear of God range. As I said, you know, you can pay $700 for a pair of their loafers. These were actually $200, a whisker under $200, I think $195. But nonetheless, they give you the dust bags that you would expect in that price range for a very simplistic shoe. So the shoe itself, here it is. This is the cement colorway. I believe there's 7, don't quote me on that, but I think there's maybe 7 different colorways that you can actually purchase this shoe in. They're all pretty neutral colorways. You've got this one, as I say, which is the cement. Then there's one which is a grey, but it's a slightly darker grey, which I believe is called concrete. You've got seafoam, which is like a greenish, it's like a grey greeny, which came out, I think, maybe last week. And then you've got like beiges and oat and stuff like that. So all very neutral colours. And again, very much keeping in theme with the brand and how we know it. You know, it's not really a brand that does bright colours. So the shoe itself, guys, as you can see, I told you its greatness was in its simplicity. It's that simple, this shoe. It really, really is. But don't let it fool you. The design on this shoe, I think, has been really, really well thought out. It's got one air vent here only, as you can see. It's the only one on the shoe. Now, I've actually only slipped this shoe on, just quickly tried it on with an outfit just to see what it looked like, if it was as good as I hoped it was, and it was. I've not actually worn the shoe out. I've stepped in a house in it a few times, but that's about it. But I have read a lot of people reviewing the shoe saying that your feet tend to overheat on this. As you saw, I live in Spain. It's pretty much decent weather here all year round. So I'll give an update once I've had the opportunity to wear this shoe a handful of times, and just let you know if the shoe is as uncomfortably hot as they say it is or not. Right, guys, so the material on the shoe. Now, as you may be able to see here on the bottom of the shoe, it says extra light, and it's not lying. If you've ever worn, or if you've ever had in hand a Yeezy slide, you'll know how light that is. I mean, it's super, super light. Well, think about a Yeezy slide. This is probably half the weight of that again. So, I mean, it is literally, it's a feather. There's absolutely no weight to it at all. It's literally like not wearing a shoe. Now, from the point of the design of the shoe, as we said, it's very simplistic. I like the round here on the toe box. I don't think it's too round, like Prada, for example. Some of the Prada shoes in the range, like the sneakers, they are particularly round. It's not really, I like the Prada brand, but the sneakers and some of the shapes of the toe boxes on the Prada range are a little bit too round for my liking. I think Jerry and his team have got it exactly right here. It's round, but it's not over round. It's kind of round with a point to a degree, and I think that's why the shoe is able to be worn with so many different outfits. We said shorts, jeans, trousers, you know, sweatpants, whatever it may be. I think that's because of the way the shoe's been designed. Fear of God branding on the back there, which we see pretty much on every shoe, I believe, he's ever done. There's a couple of sneakers, or certainly a sneaker, The Fear of God Nike moccasin hasn't got the Fear of God there, it's actually got it on the side. But other than that, I think pretty much all the shoes have got it on the back. And then on the inside, on the built-in insole, it says Fear of God, made in Italy. And then here, you may be able to, camera may be picking that up, that's actually the shoe size, which this one is, as I said, is a 39. I went down a whole size. That's pretty much it, guys. I think this is a shoe that's going to get dirty quite quickly. It just seems to have that kind of feel with it, so I think this shoe's going to need to be wiped down quite often. And I think also it's a shoe that's probably going to crease quite heavily. I literally have done 10 steps in the shoe and there's some creasing on it already, which you may be able to see just here. Can you see that? I'm sure the camera's picking it up. I can see it on the camera, so I'm hoping you can. So I think it is going to crease, but hey, it is what it is. Fantastic shoe. I will put some pictures up here so you can see how it's been styled currently. I'll put some pictures up that I've seen of Jerry wearing it and some other random people as well. And what I'll do is as well, I will also put a picture here. In fact, do you know what? I'll put a picture here now of me wearing the shoe. Just to give you an idea what I'm wearing in this particular photo. I am wearing this shoe. I'm wearing a pair of Fear of God grey fleece sweats. I'm wearing a retro tee, and then I'm wearing a 2006 Zara 3/4 length jacket. So that's what I'm wearing here. I think it looks good. I think it looks really, really good, this fit. I like it. I think the shoe just complements it. You know, probably without this shoe on, that fit wouldn't look the same. So that's, again, that's what I've been trying to say about this shoe. It's so simplistic in its design, but it just makes your outfit. Anyway, guys, with that said, I hope you've liked the video. If you've liked it, please hit the like button. In actual fact, if you haven't liked it, hit the like button. I need more likes. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please also subscribe. I've got a target of 1,000 subscribers and I'm so far off it you would not believe. So if you've enjoyed the content, please subscribe as well as smashing that like button. And if you want to do me an extra big favour, share it on your Facebook, share it out so I can get more hits and the channel can help grow. Anyway, guys, with that said, once again, hope you've had a great Christmas. New Year's a couple of days away. Whatever you're doing on New Year, stay safe, stay blessed, and we'll see you soon. Take care.